Okay, guys, I'm going to start off with my pLOUISE base, and it's in Rumor 2, and I'm going to put that all over my eye with a synthetic brush. Okay, now I'm going into my Makeup Revolution palette. This is in Neutral 3, and I'm going to put that lighter color on my brow bone. Alright, now I'm going back into that same palette. I'm going into that reddish brown color. This palette had a lot of colors that were very the same color tone in it. Okay, now I'm going into that darker burgundy color, and I'm going to start off in the outer crease and then work my way over into the inner part of my eye, but keeping the color very dark right at the outer part. Okay, so now we're going into that black color. I want it to be smoky, so I'm starting off again on the outer part of my eye and then blending it over. The black was okay. It could have been a lot darker. Okay, so now I'm going into a MAC eyeshadow. It is Cheer Me On. I'm going to put that up high into the crease, upper crease, and just so everything will look more coherent or cohesive. Okay, so now we're going to go into MAC Mixy Medium, and I'm going to just add that on my eye over into a curve like a cut crease. Okay, so now I didn't put down the Mixy Medium. Now I'm going back into that Makeup Revolution palette, Neutral 3, and I'm going to lay down the colors. I'm going to start with that gold, lighter gold on the inner part of my eye, and then I'm going to add in, I think, a burgundy color later. But that it acted as a very good base for those colors. Okay, so I'm going to go into that rosy color, and I'm going to put that next to that gold. I really did like using the Mixy Medium to make a cut crease, if you will. It's a little softer, I feel, but it was really nice. I really enjoyed this look, and a lot of people gave me a lot of compliments on it on Instagram and out in the public. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Okay, so now I'm using Fenty Beauty's face primer, also Too Faced matte primer, and Marc Jacobs coconut primer. And now I'm also using Makeup Revolution foundation in F15. This is the stick foundation, and I really did like it. I think it was really pretty, and it wasn't really full coverage. I had to go into it like a second time, but um I really like the dewiness of it, and that's why I mix my primers together, because sometimes I get oily in certain places and dry in another, so I just mix. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same concealer, Makeup Revolution. This is, I think, in C13. There it is. And I really like this. I did pack this foundation and concealer with me for my trip to Paris. I really liked my skin in this foundation and this concealer. I really did like it a lot. I'm glad I actually bought some for my kit as well. I think this is really nice. I'm just not really into matte foundations. Not like I used to be, but this is really nice. Okay, so now we're going into setting underneath the eye. This is Mercier's medium deep. My love, my baby. I love this setting powder. Is the best for me. Love it. All right, now we're going into contouring. I'm using Makeup Revolution's stick foundation. This is in, I think, F18. Yes, it is F18. And I just used that Morphe brush that I sprayed with probably Caudalie spray. and then buff it on out, which I love. I also packed this for my trip as well. Oh, I just love it. I really like my skin with this foundation and this contour and the concealer. I really, really loving Makeup Revolution. I will be incorporating these products in my routine because I am just really, really in love right now. Okay, it is time to contour my nose. I don't do this a lot on my channel showing you how I do this, but this is how it's done. This is a concealer from MAC. It's a set. I'm starting with the darker color and then going into a lighter color on top of it to make a third color. And then I'm going to go in with a brush and just blend that on out. I try to keep with the, a little bit of darkness. So I will go back into that darker color because I'm trying to sculpt that nose. I'm really finding really cool brushes to do my not my cut crease, my contour on my nose. So I just go in back and forth between that lighter color and the darker color, and I'm blending as I go. Okay, so now I am going to use my KKW's contour powder, the darker one, to set my nose. And this is the day I really was feeling my nose contour a lot. Just going on the sides, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to do my concealer, which is in C13, and I'm going to highlight the top of my nose. Not too bright. Sometimes I go a little brighter than what I'm doing now, but I really like how soft my makeup was with using Makeup Revolution products. Really like it. So nice. And I'm just going to use that sponge to blend that on out. Okay, so I've said in another video that I really don't use this powder a lot anymore, but I've started using a yellow tint powder on my nose when I do my nose contour, and I really like it. So I'm just gonna set my nose with that Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and that's it. So now I'm going to reverse contour. I'm going to use that Mercier medium deep powder, and I'm going to go underneath my contour line to set underneath there, and to also scope out that contour, darling. The contour. And just like that. And probably around my mouth lines, my smile lines, if you will. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to set my contour. I'm using the Makeup Geek contour powders. I think I went in with Deal Breaker and Heartbroken. Deal Breaker and Heart something. I'm gonna have to put it somewhere. So I'm using probably Deal Breaker first, and then using Heart underneath my chin right there. And you gotta use a little bit. You can't go too crazy with these powders because they're very, very pigmented, and you would look crazy. So take your time and don't go overboard with the contour. Alright, so now I'm going to use my blush. I'm going into Peaches. As you can see, it's a very, very lighter type of blush for me, but I was trying to go for more of a subtle blush, and that really gives it to me. I just pile it on layer after layer, so it can really be, you can see it because it's a sheen to it. So yeah, you see me plopping more and more on. So, and after a minute, you can really see a little bit of Peaches on me. Okay, now I'm going into my face powder. I'm going to knock off this powder. This is MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark. And I'm going to use that to knock off the powder and off my nose and to basically blend everything together. Good blend of everything. Just blend, blend, blend. Blend that face, darling. Blend, blend, blend. And blend some more. Alright, my bad about the powder, but I don't have anything, I don't really think I have anything that powderize. But I will have to do this again. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do another one. So highlight. We're going into this right here. This is Maybelline's. This is Malted Gold. This is the Master Chrome. Okay, I'm going into this right here. This is the Fix Plus Golden Light. Yeah, this right here. Woo. Oh, I love MAC Fix Plus. Okay guys, this is the look. I was gonna make it a cost-effective look, but it's just, that's not gonna happen. I use too much of other things, but I will make a note of it because I still need something for my brows and a face powder and a setting powder. And I think I have a setting powder and a lipstick. I think I have a lipstick too. I just wanted to use a darker lipstick today. This is Dose of Color. This is in Chocolate Wasted that I have on right now. And I just wanted to use something rich because I usually do nude lips. And I love nude lips. I love nudes, pink nudes, nudes, whatever. I love nudes. But I wanted to use a dark, rich lipstick because I have a lot of dark lipsticks that I don't really get around to playing with. So going into this fall, I think I want to do more darker lipsticks. And I really like this look. So I will be doing a cost-effective look soon. I need to go to Ulta and get me like a brow pencil so that I can get what I need to actually do the whole face. I don't know what's up with the hands. Anyway, I use these Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation. I like this a lot. I think it's really pretty. I think the foundation isn't like complete full coverage. I went in certain spots in certain places I can see, you know, hyperpigmentation, but it's not bad. You know, I don't really like super high coverage type of foundations unless I'm really gonna go out somewhere or whatever, but I like this and it's not irritating. My eyes started to itch a little bit. So my foundation shade is F15 and I think that's really nice, and then I used a F18 to contour with, which I thought that was nice too. So I got a warmness to my face, which I like. And I used this concealer. I recently did like 2 makeup jobs, and what I tend to do is that whatever money I get in from doing makeup, I like to put that back into my kit. So I wanted to get some more concealer, so I bought a whole bunch of these concealers from Ulta. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and I used this today. I am using C13, and I really like this. Like, this is really nice. I like the coverage, and I like the color. It's so close to how I like my concealer. Not too light. If I wanted to, I can get a little bit lighter, get a little dab of something, but I like this. It's very nice, natural, and soft. I like this. I really, really like this. I will be doing a declutter of foundations and concealers soon, because I do want to get some new foundations, but I need to get rid of a lot of stuff. Because I think some of them are expired, and I want to start anew and really get into different ones and why I did not, if I liked them or didn't like them. And that's including with a lot of concealers that I have as well that I want to declutter. They've been there for a minute. So I really like this. This is a must get. This is really nice. And the eyeshadow palette that I used today is this right here. This is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded. This is in Neutral 3. I feel like it's missing some key colors, I feel. I have on this, a little this in the crease. I got that on, that in my brow bone. I use this one, and this one is transition colors, and then that in the crease, and then that on the lid, that on the lid. I mean, I like it. I think it's a nice natural palette. It does have kick up. At some point my eye started to itch, like up in the crease area. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's so much, like they're really the same or something. Like, I don't feel like, I don't know. That looks like a burnt orange, but it's like, I feel like something's off about this palette. I want to do another look with it, with the other colors I didn't use. So I'm gonna try to do that, and hopefully I can have like a brow bone. I mean, I could do my cost-effective look with this again. I just need certain things before I go into it, but I probably just need like a brow pomade or pencil. If you know of any, leave down below that's pretty good that I can try out, because the one that I did get, I think it was for NYX, but I didn't, the tone of the color is just really, really bad on me. It's too taupe, I think. And yeah, but it's okay. If you like neutrals and you don't want to buy, I think this was $9. I think it's $9 or $10, I think. And you don't want to like super expensive eyeshadow palette, I think this is pretty dope, because what I was able to do with it. I have to figure out something else to do. I just feel like this is like so weird to me. Like, I feel like these three are like all in the same color family. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. Like, the hell? One's a little bit redder than the other, but they all like especially these two look really close to each other. And then that one's a little bit darker. That's weird. Look at that. That is so close to one another. One's just a little bit more red. That is weird. And then you get like, still like right here, hold on, this right here. Who did this palette? Like, look at that. This is at the end. What the hell? It's still the same color tone. We got like two reds that look exactly like each other, and then this one right here and this one looks very close to one another. And then you got two reddish browns, a taupe looking like a reddish, no, a pinkish brown. That's the pinkish brown right there. And then you get a darker brown. And I thought this, when I first looked at this, I thought this was green. That's black. It's a nice black and it does show up, but it has like, I don't know, a sheen to the black or something. So it must be like a satin. And then like this one and this one looks close to each other. And then even the golds, one's like a lighter gold, but and then that's a darker gold, but they still gold. Like one looks pink, like a pink gold. And they don't really, I put a mixy medium. Oh, that's a gold, like a pink gold. Here we go. That's like a pinky gold, and that's more, I don't know, not silver. What is that? Like true gold, I think. And that's what I have in my eyes. So I put down a mixy medium, a MAC mixy medium down first, and then I placed the colors down. And maybe that's why it stuck a lot better. But if you use like a NYX glitter adhesive or like Violet Voss, you know, glitter adhesive, I will use that and then put the color down. That's probably why it stick, right? Maybe stuck, but no. I will try to come up with another look with this, but this is weird. I guess you get what you pay for, but it's still not, I won't say it's extremely bad. I just think most of the things that's in here are like in the same color family. So I would use this with something else or something, because everything is just too close to each other in color. That's so weird. Okay, so I'm gonna take photos and I gotta do a haul because I can't even say anything else about that, because I supposed to been saving, and I let these people some clothing. I got my bralette on. I'll show my bra, but I'm like really excited to go shopping. I've been saving, and then like I got caught up in all these sales, and I finally found my coat of my dreams. I know I bought another coat, but okay, so it's fly though. I can't wait to show it to you. So I'm going to do this haul to put up all this stuff so I can get out of my room so I feel better about myself. So bye till next time, and thank you for watching.